YouTube channel. We're here on a Saturday because there's an important announcement that I need to make. But before we go further, I'd like to say thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for liking and commenting on my videos. Those engagements are going to grow this page little by little by little. So thank you so much for that. And I'm noticing so much growth in my channel. But yeah, we're not about that right now. We're just gonna talk about something else, like something so big. But before I go further, I always say that there's a situation and there's a song to go along with that situation. So in this situation, I've had this song in my head by Uzama. She's an Idols winner like a couple of years ago. I think last year. I'm not really sure. No, the year before that. She's a winner on Idols. So there's a song that she recorded for Idols. Ndizobizwa. So I just wanna like sing this song for you guys and just get in that mood and get in that vibe with you guys. Just a chorus, a little chorus. Nami ngizobizwa, nami ngizobizwa, tempa lam likuwe bawo, sozungilibale. Nami ngizobizwa, nami ngizobizwa, tempa lam likuwe bawo, sozungilibale. I know it. You know, that's just how I feel right now. Okay guys, so I've been keeping this thing under wraps for about 2 weeks, so that I get to this moment where I'm really sure that this is really happening, because I was like, is it happening? Let me just keep it hush hush, because we've come so far together. We've come a long way. Thank you for supporting me and your encouragement and your prayers. Okay, let me just get in. A friend of mine and my mentor, Tony Manyagaze, he's from Zimbabwe. He's a journalist. He works here, and he's a part-time lecturer at DUT. I am also an alumni of DUT, guys. Journalism department. I graduated in 2019, and so we've been keeping in touch. He was way ahead of me, guys, y'all. But we met on Facebook. I wanted to ask him a few questions because I was doing an assignment on my first year, and since then we just became friends. He's also mentored me, like given me tips on this whole journalism thing, and I've even sent him like articles that I've written for him to just critique me and give me pointers and all of those things. He's been like a beautiful big brother of mine. Yeah. So the other day he sent me a job advertisement at the Independent, and he was like, okay girl, apply. He usually sends me those stuff, like jobs and everything, and I applied to those places. Some call back, some don't. It's been that uphill thing. So I just took it, and I was like, thanks, and I sent in my email with my stuff, okay, application. And then days later, he also wrote a recommendation for me, a recommendation letter last year, and I've been sending it along with my CV, for the past year. And yeah, so I sent it in, and he was like, write a good cover letter, and I didn't write the cover letter. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna send him his recommendation letter and the CV, and I just sent it in. And they called me, they sent me an email back, and they were like, okay, you're invited to write a test. Okay, and they sent me a test. I wrote the test. The day before I wrote the test, I told him about it. Okay, they sent me an email saying that I've been shortlisted and I can write the test. And he was like, okay, make sure that you go on Google, research the company and everything. He's been giving me pointers, like he was there step by step with me. And thank you so much, Tony. Thank you so much, Bukam. And so he was like, okay, make sure you research like what do they need so that you're ready for the test, like general knowledge, everything. I was like reading. I'm sorry, this door is making a squeaky sound. Let me just pause this video quickly. All right, and I sent in I wrote the test, and when I wrote the test, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't really know whether I'm in or out. You never really know. I've written so many tests. I've written so many tests for different companies, uh, test articles. Usually they send you like test articles and stuff like that. So it was like either way for me. I wasn't really expecting much. And then weirdly, they called me like a day later, telling me that I passed the test and I'm invited to an interview. And I was like, in a couple of days, and I was like, whoa, now this is getting real. So I called Tony. I'm like, Tony, they're inviting me to an interview now. Oh my God. Yeah, it's moving along like really quickly. Write the test now, like a couple of days, they get back to you. It was like so quick. And Tony was like, "Oh wow, this is good. I'm so proud of you. You're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. You got this." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." you know. And then he sent me money for bus fare. He's like, "Hey, do you have some money for bus fare? Like, he sent me money for transport so that I can go to the interview." And I was like so grateful for that. I withdrew the money and I went for the test. I went for the test, for the interview, sorry. I went for the interview. There were like 8 editors of all the dailies, the dailies and the what, all the papers at the Independent. And I was like, whoa, I was the last person they interviewed. And oh gosh, I went in and I just started praying inside. I was like, gosh, I need to get this right. So I went in for the interview. I was so nervous, guys. All the other interviewees had left, and I was by myself there. And I was thinking, okay, all right, let me go in. They called me in. I went in, uh, and then I was like, hey, let's do this. They interviewed me. They asked me questions. Like some of the questions were things that I kind of expected they might ask, journalism ethics and all of those stuff. I won't go into all the details, guys. But the interview was high pressure, though, for me, because I was looking at all the people that are bosses for papers like Solezwe, Daily News, and everything. So it was nerve wracking to say the least. So I went home after the interview. I asked some questions to, they give you a chance to ask questions. So I asked questions. I asked about like 3 questions, and the response was good. And yeah, the advice for me was good. But you never really know if you're in or out. You never really know. I got home and I called Tony. I was like, hey, I went. They asked me, you know, questions like this, like this. I'm kind of confident with my answers. I'm confident. I'm really confident, but not really confident. You never know. There were kind of a lot of us there too. So, and you don't really know whether they want one person or they want like, yeah, I didn't know what they were looking for really. And then I came home and I was chilling. I went for the interview on a Thursday and then there was a Friday, nothing, no call. They did tell me that I can expect a call from like Friday to Monday, early next week. Okay, so I was like, okay, that's fine. Throughout the weekend, I tried not to think about it much. My family was supporting me. They were like, "You got this, you got this," and I was like, "Yes, I got this. Never slap." So yeah, and I was like, okay, okay. And I remember I got the call at 3 p.m. on Monday, the following Monday. And I just knew it's the number. I saw the number. It has a 308 in the middle, 031 308. So I was like, okay, it's them. They said they're gonna call us either way, whether you got the job or you didn't. They're just gonna call us. So I was happy with that. Oh, I'm sweating, guys. It's so hot. So yeah, they called me, and they were just making the HR manager just made a little short conversation with me. Hi, how are you? Pleasantries. And I was like, okay, I can tell from the tone that maybe it's good news, or maybe she's trying to just, let me down easy. So she was like, I'm pleased to inform you that you have been hired. And I was like, oh, God, thank you so much. Oh my word. And so we're inviting you to sign the contract on Thursday. And I was like, do you have any questions? And I said, no, I don't have many questions right now. I'm just so excited. If I have any questions, I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Blah, 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 blah. Of the excitement. And then I closed the call and I dropped the call and I said, oh, thank you, Lord. I've been accepted, guys. At the independent media newspapers to be their 2022-2023 intern. I'm so excited. Those who don't know about independent media, it's a media house that houses from Daily News, Isolezwe, Independent on Saturday, Sunday, so many things. They have Sunday papers in Isolezwe, Langumgqibelo, all of that jazz, and the Post. Hey guys, I feel so numb at this moment. Like, I'm so happy. On Monday, since it's Saturday, on Monday I started my first day, and it was training. Went for training. With the managing editor for all of the Isolwezes and all of the other papers, the publications in SA, Mazwi, Baba. So he was speaking to us, just welcoming us, and teaching us a little bit of like the technicalities, the media ethics, the company's policies and stuff like that. So yeah, I signed a contract on the 20th of October, and I started on Monday. And then on Tuesday I went upstairs with they took 7 of us, and so we went upstairs. Some are going to Soleza, some are going to elsewhere, and I went into iOS. They took me at Independent on Saturday. I met with my editor, Mr. Ayob. So the meeting with him that morning, it was great. He was waiting for me in his office, and also we were in a Zoom call with the assistant editor in Joburg for the same paper, Miss Lindsay. So they introduced me. They told me he told me why he chose me. He said he was at the interview, and he asked me a couple of questions too. All the other editors were asking a question each. So he said that he chose me that day and to be his intern because he saw potential in me and all of that. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity. I pitched my stories and they were approved, and my first story is in the paper today. My first story is in the paper today, guys. So it's this paper right here, Independent on Saturday. Independent on Saturday. It looks like this, guys. When you go into shops, you'll see a paper that looks like this. Just go for it. Go for it. And my story is on page 3. Guys, my story is on page 3. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much for the prayers. My friends have been encouraging me. It's been 3 long years of waiting for this opportunity to finally do what I studied for and what I love. Like, I love journalism. Everybody knows, like, since way back, like high school, you know. Even, hey, wait, like middle school, you call it middle school, secondary, what. Yeah. So it's always been my dream. Everybody know who knows me, they know that Pindile sings and Pindile writes. And yeah, I've been interested in those things. So now to see one of my dreams coming true like this, it means that even the music is just gonna blow up. God is by my side, and I've been praying, guys. Like, oh gosh, this year has been very prayerful for me. I always pray, just praying and just praying. But the couple of months, I just got a little bit too serious with my prayers, guys. I was like, hey, I need this, I need this time to shine. COVID has died down a bit, so um, I need opportunities, God, to start opening up, and this is my answered prayer. I'm going to focus. I'm going to give it my all. I'm like a sponge. I'm SpongeBob for this internship. I'm going to be SpongeBob, and I'm just going to soak in every piece of information, every book that my editor suggests for me to read and improve, every little thing, guys. I was inspired by Yanga, one of the idols for previous years. I'm not really sure which season, but Yanga, gosh, in theater week and all of that, she was listening like every time they showed us the backstage scenes, like how they prepared for the performances, rather. I would see Yanga would be sitting there with a notebook, and she was like, she was so focused, and she sang Not Yet Uhuru by Letambul, and she was like fist in the air, and she won idols. She was so dedicated, and I looked at that, and I even told my sister, I'm like, yo, I want to be like Yanga, sorry. I want to be like Yanga, and I want to give it my all. I want to focus like that. Okay, Wanda is like, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. He was also like really dedicated when I was at Digify. Yeah, he was a friend of mine too. So he used to give me pointers and everything like that. I created my website from scratch on Wix.com, and Wanda like looked at my website for me, and he was like, okay, you can just, you're on the right track, just like remove that picture and put this picture. He was giving me pointers. He is so smart. He's a marketing graduate, and yeah, I want to shout out to him too. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Kenny Dozake. Thank you so much for your support. And Avela Mzozo, thank you so much. So all of my friends, like, where do I begin? I don't want to like shout out to all my friends, because all my friends have been so supportive, from Zehos to Tabi to Tawangas to Lungelo to Sibusisi, where Sibusi introduced me to Digify Pro, and she pushed me to do that. I spoke about her in the first video. And I would just want to shout out to my family, my mom, and my sister, and my nephew. I asked my nephew in the morning, I was like, the morning of the interview, I was like, please pray for me. And he was like, and I was like, yeah, so please pray for me. And then it was like, okay. So thank you for your prayer, even though it came with some conditions for pizza first. Okay, I'm so happy, guys. I'm just so happy. I'm definitely gonna buy him pizza. Yeah, and shout out to my friends. Thank you so much, Yonke, Like I have so many friends, guys. I have so many friends. So saying all of my friends' names would be like, but I'm gonna say Siba. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Zianda, thank you for your prayer. Like she sends me like prayers. She sends me stuff like voice notes. She prays with me. Thank you so much. Nosi Pom Bamali, because there are so many Nosi posts. Thank you so much for your advice. She advised me so well. She was like, girl, make sure that while you're in this whole process, don't get pregnant, just focus and all of that. And yeah, girl, I won't get pregnant. I don't have a boyfriend, but I won't get pregnant. I'm soaking in. I'm SpongeBob, right? So I'm taking advice from my friends and my family and prayers, everything. So I won't get pregnant. To Nosipom Kize, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to write for your blog. I think all of these things contributed to me getting where I am. Nosipo Kize from Royale Express, Royale Express podcast. She gave me an opportunity and she used to pay me a little bit for writing for her. She used to pay me, and she even sent me some money like a month ago, and for doing her website stuff, the postings on TikTok and stuff. Okay, she's like really sweet. She's really sweet. She gave me, sometimes when you're unemployed, you need every cent. Thank you so much. Tawonga also sent me money, so it's gonna help me with my bus fare. Thank you so much, Tawonga. He sent me some money, when I told him about this during the week. Thank you so much. And another friend of mine, Lungelo, sent me airtime. Thank you. And I'm just gonna keep soaking up on SpongeBob. I'm soaking up advice, prayers, and money. Thank you so much, guys, for being there for me, encouraging me. Tabi, I love you. I'm not gonna name everybody. I know I'm gonna forget some friends. So if I forgot your name, just know that I didn't forget it by on purpose. Thank you. So I don't want to keep naming people because it's gonna get bad. And Kaylin, sorry, I'm just gonna have to say Kaylin for advising me on Facebook. Thank you. Your advice just really helped. Preparation for interviews and things like that. She's advising me for things like that. Thank you, Kaylin. I'm gonna really focus. I promise I'm gonna listen to what she told me. Because she's also a journalist. She's been in the game since we graduated. Yeah. Thank you so much, Tony, and your wife. May you grow, and your little boy, he has a little son now. So thank you so much. Hey, I can't believe I'm doing this announcement video. I can't believe I'm holding this paper in my hands with my name. Yeah, please guys, grab a copy, let's make them see a difference in sales when I step in. Oh my god. Even online, I'm gonna publish some stories online, as time goes by. You can access on Independent online. You'll see my stories there too. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Yo, thank you so much. Karabo, Kamohelo. Thank you, babes. All my sisters supporting this. My sister, my biological sister, Lungi Mumalo. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, you took me to school. I told you guys that I was trained by my sister, from primary, high school, university. She pays. Thank you for this. Your support and your love and your kindness for me has been amazing. Silana. Able to staff copy. Show me Nanjalo staff. I'm so excited, guys. I'm excited about everything. Everything at work, the reception at work, the everything excites me right now these days. I've been giggling like an idiot and trying to hold everything in, until this day where I can just like announce properly. And oh, the people at Digify Pro, guys, I'm wearing their t-shirt. Thank you so much, project manager Menzi. Mental Flongo. Thank you for this opportunity of being at Digify. I believe that the training at Digify did really broaden my horizons and interviewing skills, everything, creating my own websites, my portfolio websites, all of that information. I got it at Digify. The confidence, being able to create this YouTube channel and all of that, or just having the deadline every week, that process just opened me up to this. Thank you so much, Alroy Ndlovu, one of my teachers at Digify. Thank you, Pumelele. Thank you, Sis Pumelele. Thank you, Sis Simbali at Digify Pro. Thank you, Sis Nomzamo. Sis Masintle. Thank you. um, all my teachers there, they were amazing. That boot camp really taught me so much. Digify and my colleagues at Digify, thank you. Like my classmates, they like boosted me so much confidence. Vugosi, thank you. Vugosi Mashele. He also has his YouTube here. Please, guys, check it out. He's a counselor and a nominee for the social media awards. And yeah, so many people from Digify. I've named Zianda Kamahelo. I've named Siba. I've named my classmates. Thank you so much for inspiring me. All of you rock. Ti amo. Yeah, we were all both talkative together. Thank you so much. He's a DJ. Check out his stuff. Hey, it's El Blanco. And Tuso also he has his Tuso also has his YouTube channel here. Thank you, all my people. Wendy, so thank you, girl. Yeah. I'm just so happy. I'm gonna forget some people. Celicia Gavenda, my friend, since primary. Thank you. Let me stop now. I'm going too far. I'm going to primary. Florence Malinga, prayer warrior. Thank you, girl. And most of all, my bestie, best friend, Pearl Madlala. Thank you so much, Nanjabulo. You rock. You've been there for me. You've been there for me every year. Like, we've been friends for so long. She looks for me on Facebook if I don't have a phone. She looks for me everywhere. She looks for me, that girl. She loves me so much. She gives me like warm hugs and she's like, squeeze. Yeah, I love her. Thank you. And I wish you the best, girl, in your own electrical engineering career. Thank you so much. Yeah. If I left your name out, I still love you. I still love you. I'm just too excited to think properly. Okay. Because I have too many friends. I have too many friends, like the Nosipos. So imagine. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. This is it. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. Oh yeah, guys, I told you about the managing editor. Yeah, the big boss, Mr. Klaba. He gave us like a test, like a little mini test. I think he was just playing with us. Like, he just wanted to see us if we can write. And he said, "Okay, guys, email me that stuff." And I emailed it to him to read. And the feedback I got was so nice. Imagine, like, the boss of the bosses yeah, he complimented me. He said this is really good. I sent him a piece and he's like, send it to your editor. This needs to go on the paper. And I was like, yes, yeah, I'm making an impression. Okay, so yeah, hush, hush, hush. Yeah, we're gonna see if my editor will publish that next week. Okay, so yeah, I'm just so happy, guys. I'm interviewing my friend Specy. I called him the other day and he was like, ah! And I was like, yes, we're in. So Specy, I'm gonna be interviewing him and yeah, about his career. So it's gonna be in the paper soon. And then yeah, I'm just so happy. And this Sunday, which is tomorrow, I'm gonna be at Rhodes FM. Guys, tune in on Rhodes FM. Just gonna be talking about journalism, music, my stuff. Yeah, so thank you so much to Zane and Majestic Pro for giving me that opportunity to be on on Rhodes FM tomorrow. KP will be there, Tabata Tikanaga. And Blackie, Mr. Sete, you'll be there too. So yeah, I'm gonna be on air amongst stars tomorrow. So do tune in. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. And those that I didn't mention your names, I still love you. And yeah, I didn't want to mention names because I'm scared that I'm gonna forget my people. And then after, like when I'm editing this, and I'm like, oh man, okay, oh yeah, boy. Guys, I shouldn't have mentioned names. I love you so much, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Please continue supporting me. I'm your girl. And drop a comment on this video. I'm gonna respond to all the comments and spread some love. Even if I didn't mention your name, comment and say why you left me, and then I'll just respond to you and say I love you. Thank you.